But I'm saying, like, I'm this is free sauce right here. I ain't doing it, but like, this is free sauce. It's a grift, 100%. But chicks, like, everyone's right though. Like, chicks are in love with astrology. I don't know what it is.
For chicks, great. I was just saying the astrology for men part. I was like,
Yeah.
But
yeah, but if you're they'll eat that shit up. But if you're a male astrologer, half decent look, because half these dudes are like, dude, these guys.
Oh, you're talking about male astrologer, not astrology for men.
No. Well, you can do unisex and stuff, of course, but you can lean towards the female side, and you get more because it's dominated by that. But basically, you're a half decent looking, good looking dude. You do astrology. My God, up to your eyeballs and fucking, oh my God, like it's I would say it's on par to being a fucking male nurse. Jesus, dude. I mean, just the amount of. Yo, if oh my God. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, let's just keep going on. But anyway, that's $1 million. That's literally $1 million, multi-million-dollar business that you could build in a year or two. Like
Casey Smith doesn't have a bad idea. Just make astrology coins and then just get them popular among female communities. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's a little bit more. That's a little bit more doable.
That's a little more doable. Oh fuck, man!
They're clearly meme coins, or they should be, right?
The coin changes phases and stuff and everything. It's like, oh no, we're in retrograde right now. Fuck. Anyways, let's go on. Do my bad.
I think we're 6 minutes through this video now.
I ain't gonna lie though, that also was probably $1 billion. If some is also like, this is so sad about crypto. Just don't rug a coin. And the coin can do just be an honest person, build a good project, just keep trying. And God damn it, I don't know how you don't succeed. Like there's this industry is full of such good people, but such stupid people, so stupid. There's been so much wasted talent. There's been dudes that could have really they went for the easy, fast money. It gets hard, right? You make a token or a project and it gets hard, and then they just fuck off and leave, right? Like if you just kept with it, they would be in some fucking stratospheric place.
But instead, they're crawling back to their old companies on LinkedIn.
Yeah, well,
because once you get that fast money and spend it, it's hard to come back.
Yeah, that's true, man. Well, anyway, you guys, let's get going.
Half personally own Bitcoin.
That I would believe.
Yeah, but only 12%
finance adjacent, and they're all exposed to Wall Street Journal stories on Bitcoin. Like that I totally would believe.
But the problem, Josh, is that only 12% are talking about it with clients. I think there's a problem from a practice management perspective. If I was your client and you didn't tell me you were buying it, I got to wonder, what else are you not telling me?
Well, as long as I wasn't buying it at 70,000, probably. Well, where do you think the hurdle is? The lack of education or the fear of regulatory? Like what?
Both.
What's the... So, okay, but
Both.
like which one you think weighs heavier on a typical RIA representative? I think it's the regulatory.
Well, and the reason that RIAs feel that way is lack of education, because they feel that the regulations don't let them. They're wrong. They don't understand the state of regulatory status in the United States, and they fail to understand that there are plenty of rules in compliant way.
Is the best thing to tell people, just treat it like a security, whether it is or not?
Correct.
Okay. So I remember you saying that a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you had been doing that for the last few years, it's probably has been the right approach. Like whether it becomes a security or it doesn't, or they fight this out for another 5 years, just pretend that it is and in stay
fact,
on the safe side.
The best way to invest is via a security. For example, don't buy Bitcoin directly. Invest in a fund that buys Bitcoin, or invest in a crypto ETF, which invests in publicly traded.
I don't know about all that, G. I don't know about all that.
Here's the thing. He's used to everybody else holding the keys, right? So he's not self-custody. He's not DeFi native.
Yeah.
You can't.
We got to give him rope here. This is impressive. This is impressive right now. Like I'm very impressed from this guy, but you're right. Like we have to give him a little leeway here. You're right. Like he's used to that. And then on top of that, it's because his business is so old already in terms of like all and that much money around. He has to do everything very, 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 very by the book in terms of that. So he has to funnel them into products where like the funnel into actual real products and stuff. So the ETF I totally agree with him with the ETF, because we need a spot ETF. That would help the price out, even though it's being held in that. It just is what it is. But a lot of these guys who have a lot of wealth and stuff, they feel a lot safer doing that and stuff. And then I think over a long period of time, eventually it will just be going to holding crypto in a smart contract wallet with permissions and stuff, and instead of like these ETF entities and stuff. But yeah. That's right, man. 1 Point legacy side, Hex Investment Trust. Maybe one day. Yeah, seriously. Shout out to Kinetics and RG.
Traded stocks that are companies building the technology.
You prefer that approach to direct ownership in the coins themselves?
Well, I believe in diversification, so I believe in doing all the above.
Okay.
Wouldn't the Bitcoin ETF make it so much easier for advisors, though? I know they have the futures one, but if they had an ETF tomorrow, wouldn't advisors say, all right, the gray area here is done. There's a Bitcoin ETF. It tracks, it holds Bitcoin.
Correct. 75% of advisors say they're waiting for that Bitcoin ETF, and the SEC under Gensler continues to refuse to allow it. And the problem is, by the time the SEC says yes, what will the price of Bitcoin be? You might have missed out. I think you will miss out on a massive wealth creation opportunity.
Do people?
Woo!
And that's all you need to know. Like right there.
Right there.
Once he knows that, like, you know, he's off to the races, right?
This man didn't get. I mean, this man got the 300 billion for a reason, man.
Yep.
Straight up, dude. Damn, that was sauce. He said right now that by the time they're lagging out this Bitcoin ETF, that by the time they end up releasing it, they've already missed out on so much of the easy gains and stuff that like they'll still make money off of it, but that life-changing money might not be there as quickly, basically.
Well, think about it this way, right? Of the 4-year cycle, we have 4 years, right? So we have 2023, 2024, 25, 26. 26 is the bad year, right? 23 is the boring year, but you know, 24 is the year where it starts to get heated. He's talking about people who are going to come in late 24. Let's just as an example, if we had the ETF by then, which, you know, we're not going to have it anywhere this year. It's probably not going to happen before the election either. So, you know, they'll be having to buy above $100,000 Bitcoin. You know, that's for them. Missing a Forex is massive.
Yeah.
I mean, missing a Forex is massive anyways, but yeah.
But it could, but it's to tell you the truth, what happened, but like, look at this. If they launch the Bitcoin ETF, let's just say, like, okay, I'll be as bullish as possible. Let's just say we're at $130,000 Bitcoin. Then Gensler's out of here by the end of the year. I'm not saying for this year, but like sometime in late 24, 25, we have $100,000 Bitcoin. And then in the summer, the blockbuster, they unlock the spot ETF and they start allowing spot ETFs. Fuck, that'll drive us to 500,000. It won't. Yeah, everyone's going to get honey.
That's been the unicorn that's dancing around for a while. But at the same time, like
it's not wrong though.
No, for sure. I'm just saying, like, in terms of when it will happen, right?
Right. So it's